ladder hanging down. I've just crossed on the river of Jordan. Now my soul is homeward bound. As we gathered all around her, tears began to fill our eyes. When she called me close beside her, I heard her whisper these last goodbyes. I've just seen the Rock of Ages, Jacob's ladder hanging down. I've just crossed on the river of Jordan. Now my soul is homeward bound. Oh, come on in, Jim. Pine trees blowing on the mountain, where forever she will lay. There she'll sleep beneath the mountain. There she'll rest beneath the clay. I've just seen the Rock of Ages, Jacob's ladder hanging down. I've just crossed on the river of Jordan. Now my soul is homeward bound. Now my soul is homeward bound. Thank you very much.
Oh, thank you, Andy. The Rock of Ages.
Thank you. I've just seen the Rock of
Nice
Ages.
gospel number there.
And welcome to those of you that are just tuning in here this afternoon for the second Saturday show, broadcast live from the Kirby Bullpub. So you can all go home today, those of you that are out in the studio audience, and say that you're on the radio. Because really you are on the radio. You're listening to the Second Saturday Band, or this month's version of the Second Saturday Band, with, of course, my partner Rick Olson on the mandolin. And joining us once again, Jim Grusendorf on the banjo, and Mark Ackervik on this doghouse bass back there.
That's blues banjo for you. You don't hear that very often. Or at least I don't hear that very often, I should say. Maybe you do. We're going to do another tune here. This is a Norman Blake song. And I learned this a long time ago. We just revised it here for the new Second Saturday Band. We'll give it a try.
Rick's going to sing this one for you.
It's called The Last Train Through Poor Valley. And it's a song appropriate for today's winter conditions.
Are you ready?
It was good one time. Everything was mighty fine. tipples roar day and night. But then things got slow for no reason that I know, and the ill winds they hove in sight. Well, now the mines all closed down and everybody laid around. There wasn't very much that you could do except stand in them lines and get your ration quick on time. Woman, I could see it's killing you. Now the soft new snows of December lightly fall on my cabin ground. I saw that last train from Poor Valley taking brown-haired Becky Richmond bound. It's been coming on, and I knew you soon would be gone. For leavings cross your mind every day. And then you said to me, things are bad at home, you see. I think I had better be on my way. Well, I should blame you now. I never could somehow. 'Cause a miner's wife you weren't cut out to be. It wasn't what you thought, just some dreams that you bought when you left your home and you ran away with me. Now the soft new snows of December lightly fall on my cabin ground. Saw that last train from Poor Valley taking brown-haired Becky Richmond bound.
Oh, that last train from Poor Valley.
Oh, thank you, thank you.
That's Rick Olson on the
Norman
vocals there. Thank you, Rick. That's a real nice song. And I just see that the Marengo River Ramblers are waddling in here out of the cold.
Welcome to Duluth.
I see a bass just walked by with a blanket all wrapped around it. We're glad that they made it okay.
I trust it's as cold in Ashland as it is up here.
I don't know. We'll have to find out from them, I guess. Well, we're going to do one more song here before we ask Brian and Doug to come up. And we've got a real nice show scheduled for you today, so I hope you'll stay tuned.
I believe this is the first time that Doug's been on the show. Is that right, Andy?
Brian and Doug together. Brian was on a couple months ago, and
welcoming him back. He's got his partner today, of course, no stranger to WDTH, Doug Greenwood. So we'll welcome them up.
Our janitor is back.
Right after
in
this
disguise
tune.
today. We're gonna do a little song here that I'm sure is familiar to a lot of you. That I hope you join in at home and right here in the audience to bring a little sunshine into your life today. You are my sunshine.
sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take that sunshine away. Sleeping, I dreamt I held you in my arms. When I awoke, dear, I was mistaken. Then I hung my head and I cried. Everybody, you are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. You are my sunshine.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, folks.
J.D. Grusendorf there on the middle
Thanks, Jim.
vocal.
Welcoming Jim Grusendorf back on the banjo. It's good to have him back with the Second Saturday show and the Second Saturday band this month. We've got a real fine show lined up for you today, and I see more and more people are coming down here to the Bullpub. And if you happen to be coming by, out driving around on a day like this, you'd be foolish to be, but we're welcoming everybody that's in today. I'm getting pushed out of the way there. We got a couple of young gentlemen here coming up that have, as Rick happened to say before, are no strangers to WDTH. And I'm glad to welcome them back here as they get into place. John Agaki and Cheryl Johnson are going to be coming up a little later on the show. And Marengo River Ramblers, I'm pleased to see you made it here from Ashland, ventured out in the cold. And I'd like to introduce these two guys right for you right now. Are you guys ready to play now?
I think so, man.
Oh, okay. Have a seat, Doug. I see that there's a bench ready for you.
It's a tough job keeping the instruments warm today, you know? I had to wrap mine up.
You know the chorus? Feel free to sing along with us.
Well, you'll know the chorus after the first time I sing it, so...
Yes, there's only 3 words in it, so if you can do that to help keep warm. Those of you out in Radio Land also.
Glory, 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 somebody touched me. Glory, 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 somebody touched me. Glory, 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 somebody touched me. It must have been the hands of my Lord.
That's your part.
While I was eating, somebody touched me. While I was eating, somebody touched me. While I was eating, somebody touched me. It must have been the hands of my Lord. Glory, 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 somebody touched me. Glory, 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 somebody touched me. Glory, 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 somebody touched me. It must have been the hands of my Lord. Take it again. Sleeping, somebody touched me. While I was sleeping, somebody touched me. While I was sleeping, somebody touched me. It must have been the hands of my Lord. And glory, 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 somebody touched me. Glory, 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 somebody touched me. Glory, 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 somebody touched me. It must have been the hands of my Lord. My turn.
Pick that Zenith guitar there.
While I was praying, somebody touched me. While I was praying, somebody touched me. While I was praying, somebody touched me. It must have been the hands of my Lord. One more time. Glory, 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 somebody touched me. Glory, 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 somebody touched me. Glory, 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 somebody touched me. It must have been the hands of my Lord. Thank you very much.
Thank
Glory,
you.
glory,
Somebody
glory.
touched me, and we're hoping that happens today, just for the sake of keeping warm. And we'd like to welcome you people to the second Saturday show here for January 9th. And this is another series of the long-running second Saturday show.
Well, Ole, I was just thinking about that the other day. That it's
been
been
a while.
over. It's been since Christmas. It was a year of Christmas, I think,
of
when we
Christmas,
started
right.
broadcasting live here at the Bullpub. And time passes really fast. I'm
We've had
telling you.
a lot of nice guests through the years, and we show our appreciation to the station itself. Of course, WDTH, which is you're hearing right now, and of course our engineers and sound man Chris down here.
Tell your friends about the show if you're a regular listener or just tuning in for the first time. Tell your friends about this. We're featuring local artists and groups, although Ashland isn't really local, but great. These guys drove all the way up there. I can't get over it. We're going to make a little award for those guys, I think.
Yes, I think we should there, Andy. That's
We got-
endurance for you.
John Agaki and Cheryl Johnson coming up in a little bit here. But right now we're going to play a song for you featuring Mr. Grusendorf on the 5-string banjo. It's called The Grandfather's Clock. Grandfather's Clock.
J.D. Grusendorf there. Nice tune, harmonic.
Pretty song with the grandfather's chimes right there.
Yes, sir. Are you a grandfather yet there, Jim?
Not quite yet.
Not quite.
I might look.
Are you expecting or?
I wasn't insinuating anything. I just thought since you taught us that song there, you might have some grandfather ties.
How about you? You want to trade? Let's do the switch, Ole.
The big switch.
As Rick Olson and I fling our instruments around. Get up and go. We'll end up with that.
Well, we're going to do right now a little ballad tune in the waltz type vein. And if you notice our bass player dancing with his instrument, don't be alarmed. He does that quite often on 3/4 time tunes. This is a Jesse Winchester song, actually, and Newgrass Revival have recorded it.
What's the name of it, Rick?
The song is called How About You, and it's another chorus tune that feel free to sing along if you happen to know the words. Ready, boys? Why feel sorry for the blind man and fret that he may fall down while you might have eyes like an eagle and never get your foot on the ground? Why feel sorry for the lame man and worry your heart away while you might have legs like a rum and never seem to go any place? He's alright, he's making do, he's doing fine. How about you? He's alright, he's making do, he's doing fine. How about you? How about you there, Jimmy? I feel sorry for the blind man and fret that he may fall down while you might have eyes like an eagle and never get to see a dang thing. He's alright, he's making do, doing fine. How about you? He's alright, he's making do, he's doing fine. How about you? How about you now, Andy? Making do, he's doing fine. How about you? He's alright, he's making do, he's doing fine. How about you? Thank you,
about
Jesse
you?
Winchester tune. Thanks a lot.
That's Rick Olson on the vocals there. That was a nice
Andy.
song.
Get up and go. Take 2 bars.
As Rick and I do the switch again.
Keep this, keeping both instruments warm and that way. They cool off a little as we pass them, but they get warmed back up right away.
Well, Rick, I see by the clock on the wall that it's 5 o'clock. You're listening to WDTH in Duluth, Minnesota. Community-supported public radio for the Duluth area and surrounding communities. And I thank you for tuning in today and all the people that have showed up here in the Bullpub for the show today. It's quite an amazing turnout, I think, concerning the weather.
Yes, indeed. I wonder if our cars are going to start when we get out there, Andy.
Well, I hope so.
You got any jumper cables just in case?
I don't. Maybe we can pulled somebody over from the show here. And
Maybe there was a drastic change in the weather since we've been here today, and it's now a balmy 30 above or something.
Well, I'm gonna
crazy like that.
We're gonna do one more song here, the Second Saturday Band, and then we're gonna get John Agaki and Cheryl Johnson up again. And after they're on, we're gonna have the wonderful Marengo River Ramblers.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna
They're
call
gonna-
them the Ashland River Ramblers here pretty soon.
They're going to close out the show for us today. So we hope you all stick around, and indeed stick around on your radio dial out there, because that's the only place for your radio dial to be.
Huddling around the stove, as they said. I think that's a good idea, a warm idea.
This will warm them up, Andy.
Yeah, you can get up and dance a little bit on this one. It's called Get Up and Go. Ah, yes, and here I am again, right where I know I shouldn't be. I've been stuck inside this trap too many times. Seems I've walked these steps and said these words 1,000 times or more, and it seems like I know everybody's lines. You've got a mind of your own, why don't you use it? You know your way home, or did you lose it? You knew right where you were going when you walked up to that door, and anytime you want to leave, get up and go. How come I always get in trouble just when I know I've been so good? By now I really should know right from wrong. It's just I always seem to find myself around this neighborhood, and I always seem to stay here all night long. You got a mind of your own, why don't you use it? You know your way home, or did you lose it? You knew right where you were going when you walked up to that door, and anytime you want to leave, get up and go. I'll leave in just a minute then, and I won't be back no more, 'cause it's coming here that has brought me all of my sorrow. I'm going out to fill a hole that you have dug inside my soul. You'll never see my face again until tomorrow. You've got a mind of your own, why don't you use it? You know your way home, or did you lose it? You knew right where you were going when you walked up to that door, and anytime you want to leave, get up and go. Got a mind of your own, why don't you use it? You know your way home, or did you lose it? You knew right where you were going when you walked up to that door, and anytime you want to leave, get up and go. That's it, Tom. Get up and go.
Oh, thank you, thank you.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen.